no further comment at this stage.
I'm a lawyer.
That's all for now. Thank you.
Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you? Really good one.
Hello everyone. With the upcoming debut of Daredevil Born Again, the new series on Disney Plus, let's talk about the first appearance of Daredevil and Daredevil #1. I was lucky enough to pick up this nice facsimile copy that Marvel just put out recently at my comic shop. These are very cool because they have literally, they are just a reprint with everything from the original or from the original time. Even has the little ads in the middle. Obviously, they change a few things, but not too much. As you can see, you're gonna meet a lot of people here: Karen Page, Foggy Nelson, and Matt Murdock. And I love one of the things that I love the most about this first appearance uh, is that Stan Lee asked the question, "Can you guess why Daredevil is different from all other crime fighters?" Right on the cover. So there was a mystery right away. So let's talk about this as we get ready for Daredevil Born Again. Today we're going to be diving into one of the most legendary first appearances in comic book history. I think Daredevil is a very popular character, and there was a lot of really interesting cameos and appearances in his book. As we meet, this is the blind lawyer from Hell's Kitchen who turned vigilante and has become really a staple in Marvel Comics, especially when it comes to ground level heroes, right? Although Matt has the enhanced senses, he doesn't really have what you would call maybe superpowers other than his ability to detect some danger via his other senses. But from the gritty streets of Hell's Kitchen, we have some epic team ups with Spider Man, the Avengers. And as we get ready for this upcoming show, let's talk about Daredevil #1 from 1964. This is written by Stan Lee with art by Bill Everett, and there's some discussion about some uncredited contributions by Jack Kirby, which I would not, it would just make sense at the time when you have a book like this that Jack Kirby, everybody being at the office in the bullpen, it would make sense that there be a lot of those contributions. So we meet Matt Murdock, a young boy grown up in Hell's Kitchen, raised by his father, battling Jack Murdock, and that's what this book tells us all about. Who is a washed-up boxer. Tragedy strikes when Matt Murdock is blinded by a radioactive substance while saving a man from oncoming traffic. But instead of just losing his sight, his other senses are heightened into a superhuman level. Now, also, if you believe the lore, that same chemical is what turned the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into who they are. But that's probably for a separate video. We see in this comic, we see Matt training relentlessly to hone his skills when his father is murdered for refusing to throw a fight. And then Matt dons the yellow and black costume to seek justice. So even from the beginning, he did not wear the red outfit that he's probably most known for. He has a lot of different outfits. He has the Shadowland black outfit. There's different combinations of the red one. But from the beginning, Matt Murdock wore the yellow and black outfit, which is it just really feels like very golden age of a choice, right? Who is the first villain, though, in this issue? It is the Fixer, who is a mobster responsible for Jack Murdock's death. But Daredevil doesn't just punch his way to justice in this book. He uses his wit, his acrobatics, and his newly developed radar sense to track down the crooks and bring them all to justice. Let's also not forget Matt's best friend and partner-in-law, Avocados at Law, if you remember from the Netflix series, Foggy Nelson, and their secretary and a future love interest, Karen Page, who are both introduced in this first issue. So you get 3 really big first appearances on this book, especially for characters that we're going to be seeing a lot in this Daredevil Born Again. Now, one thing is that the Kingpin was not originally a Daredevil villain, so we'll talk about that maybe later on. Now, while this issue was just the beginning, it really set the stage for a lot of decades of storytelling with Matt Murdock and Daredevil. Later creators like Frank Miller, Brian Michael Bendis, Chip Zdarsky, they really would add a lot of layers and redefine the character for a more contemporary age. From the legal battles of the rooftop to fights that started here. Now, the show will also be influenced a lot by the Charles Soule run because it'll have Muse as one of the villains. Now, of course, today this is like an original copy of this is a holy grail of the collectors. A high grade copy can go for up to six figures, like a lot of these old books. So if you have one lying around, make sure to check your old boxes. Maybe you're sitting on some treasure there. But let me know. What do you think of this first appearance of Matt Murdock, the Daredevil? What do you think about the old style that these comics were presented in? I really love it, and I'm really fond of just like having some of these facsimile copies because I'll never be able to afford like a real first appearance of Matt Murdock. But these are also a lot of fun to collect. So if you're watching Daredevil Born Again, let me know what you thought of that. If you have seen it, let me know if you have read this issue of Daredevil. And of course, let me know some of your favorite Daredevil stories. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.